Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Highly Evolve. I might be a little bit nervous because it's the first episode, so please bear with me, okay? So let's get started. My name is Safon. If you haven't noticed yet, it's spelled S-O-P-H-O-N. Let me get down to this list. I figure it's easier if I read this list than it is for me. I'm going to say it, then I'm going to elaborate on it even more. Highly Evolve is a podcast that discusses about all kinds of subjects from the spiritual realm to governmental conspiracy. We will also be discussing about science fiction novelties like comics, video games, music, entertainment, and world news. Also, most importantly, the topic of health. Anything else that may help us to become a better person, hence the name Highly Evolve. We are evolving every day. The first episode was hard for me to decide, but after many consideration, I have made up my mind. For the first episode, I want to make an introductory video of what to expect from this podcast. What a better way to do it than give you guys insight of who I am by telling you 10 things you might not know about me. After we get through this first episode, I assure you everything will be more interesting as the show progresses. I assure you that. Okay, so shall we begin? Let's go. Okay, 10 things you might not know about me. Number one on the list. I'm a minimalist. The reason why I'm a minimalist is because, owning a lot of things there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of things to be worried about. I feel like the fewer things I own, the less stress I have to worry about all these other things that I possess. It made me think more clearly if I own fewer things. Number two, I have more time focusing on my main purpose in life, like this podcast. That's why I choose to become minimalist. I don't want to live in a life based on material possession all the time. I feel like either you own the stuff or the stuff might own you, so that's why I consider myself as a minimalist. Number two, I identified myself as a Buddhist. I was raised as a Buddhist. I feel like it had the best message, and the philosophy reflects on me more than any other philosophy out there. So I figured, this philosophy really has some good teaching to it, so I stuck with it through life. Basically, that's it. Number three, I love supernatural subjects like UFO, Bigfoot, and prehistoric creatures or cultures. That's the main reason why I started this video, or this channel, let's say. I believe that people have the right to know what's going on in the world they live in. We all live in this world together, so we all have the right to know what's going on. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. We have to be transparent. If we don't allow people to know, then we'll just live in a world of big lies. That's what I think, and that's not good. Number four. Okay, I hate processed food. I think they're the roots of what's wrong with American health today, because we eat too much processed junk and we don't cook at home as often as we should. And I feel like that it's not in our best interest. Who are producing this food? Corporation do not have our best interests. What are corporation main interests? Maximize profit. So if you maximize profit, you're not looking for the people's best interest. You're looking to get as much money as possible, so they will say anything to make you buy their crap. So that's why I don't eat processed food. We'll get into more details about this. This is another subject lines in another episode. Number five, I am Cambodian descent. I was born in Thailand, but I migrated to the US in the 80s, so I've been living here all my life. So I figured that I can't be anybody else but me in America, so I'm Cambodian American. So if I were to go to my own native country, they won't accept me as Cambodian. They can hear my dialect perceive me as American. So I am American. My name's Sophon, spelled Sophn. I think it's French origin. You know, it's like Cambodian is a French colony, so there are some influences in there. So we'll get through the story of my name, once we progress in the podcast. Number 6, I major in theater arts in college. Originally, that wasn't my main major. My first major. My first major was communication. Hence, that's why I have all these experiences with productions, radio productions. So, but along the line in school, something happens, and I switched my major. So, yeah, I'm a theater major. So I finished college. So I got my degree in theater. So, and not only that, because I think theater helped me a lot. It helped me become more outspoken than I if I were to be, how I'm supposed to say this, if I were emphasizing on other subject than theater. So I don't regret taking it at all. I mean, it helps me a lot. Okay, so moving on. We'll discuss this later. 7, I like to make things. So basically, I say I'm a DIYer. So one reason why I identify myself as that is I believe that handmade things have more character and values than mass-produced products. For example, look at painting. Why are Van Gogh paintings are so much more than any other paintings? It's because it's a one-of-a-kind paintings, and we put values in handmade things. So when you handmade things, it's more quality than it is mass production things. So that's why I identify myself as a DIYer, because I like to make stuff. And another point is that when I make stuff, I feel more accomplished or more gratifying because you made that stuff. It's like saying you plant for your garden, or you plant food, and then you eat the food that you planted. It's self-gratifying because you made it, instead of going to a store and just buy it, instantly. It have more meaning to it once you put some of your effort into it. Yeah, that's why I identify myself as a DIYer. Number 8, I want to be as health-conscious as possible. I try to eat as organically and naturally as possible. I am a firm believer that you are what you eat, and once you put crap in your body, you feel like crap. When you put good things in your body, you feel good. It have an effect on you. So I am conscious of what I put in my body. Moving on. I am a geek. I love video games, classical music, jazz, science fiction stories, comic books, video games, and all the anonymity that people like to do. I mean, I'm just like anybody else. I like to have a good time and have fun and joke around, I write jokes on my spare time, I write materials, But anyway, we'll get into that later. I just want to finish this list first, okay? And number 10, the last thing on this list is I participate in cannabis activity, meaning that I do smoke cannabis, but not for medical purposes. I believe it serves a purpose in life. It has its medicinal purpose. So because of that, I don't believe that we don't want to, or I believe that we shouldn't restrict it to people who really needs it, because there's nothing else in this world that helps people, and they find this one plant able to deliver self-satisfying. Why are we restricting to people when they really need it for a legitimate reason? So that's how I feel about that. But that's very controversial. We'll get onto that subject in another time. But yeah, I am a firm believer in legalizing cannabis. So that's one more thing. Yeah, that's number 10. I think we got through this list. Let's recap, okay? Number one, I am a minimalist. I don't like to spend money on frivolous items that you don't need. Everything have a purpose if you want to spend money on it. Number two, I identified myself as a Buddhist. I was raised Buddhist. I'm Asian, so yeah. And I feel like it's the best, message for me in life. I love supernatural things. This is one of the main reasons why I want to start this channel, because it intrigues me about all these conspiracy theories and stuff and stories and stuff. It's just really interesting. I just find it very interesting. I hate processed food. Number 4. I'm of Cambodian descent. Number 5. I major in theater. Number 6. I am a DIYer. That's number 7. I want to be as health conscious as possible. Number 8. I love retro gaming. I'm a geek. Number 9. And I smoke weed. Number 10. Well, those are some of the facts about me. But another thing I want to touch upon before we end this is I want you guys to take this channel as a how I'm supposed to say this, as a information platform, meaning that I want you guys to, if you guys take it, no matter how insurmountable it is, the information I give you, just learn one thing. I believe I did my part, but this is a caveat. I'm not expert at any of this. This is the stuff that I heard. Is the stuff that being preached or taught to me. So I'm just a tool. I'm a middleman of giving you guys the information. So instead of you guys going searching for it, you could get it through me. I encourage you to do your own research before you take anything as truth. But as for right now, I think that I've said what needs to be said. And for the first video, I want to thank you guys for your time, and thank you guys for watching this video. Until next time, live long, live peacefully, and live your life. I bid you well. Thanks for thank you for allowing me to have some of your time and listen to all my gibberish. And sorry if I wasn't being clear on most subjects, but once we go through the video or next episode, I'll be more open and more ease of talking to you guys more. So thanks once again. Thank you, and hope you tune into the next episode. This is Highly Evolved. This is Safan. I bid you well. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. You want to help support the channel, please subscribe right here, or if you want more information about the podcast, please visit the social media site down here. And once again, thank you for your time, thank you for supporting the channel, and I bid you well. Thank you.